Red plunders blue for 7, so I had an H3 plunder. What's red going to do with these 6 resources? Finish the Louvre. Increase population with that food. Build another lab. Take fast food. And have corruption. It's probably not a huge deal for red at this point. Blue plays an event and reveals rebellion. So, blue has a lot of civil actions, but just lost 6 of them. So then builds a temple, takes urban growth. It's rough. Now our turn. So what could red do here? So I'm up by 25, but red is producing more culture. It's gonna, oh wow, gonna get a lot for fast food. How did that happen? I guess all of these bronze are gonna pay off with that fast food. Is there a wonder in our future? So if we had movies, we could get into Hollywood. Space flight is probably going to end up being okay for us in the end. Maybe that's something we want to grab here. So we do not have enough to do an aggression on blue. So impact attack lines up a space flight really well, so then we could really focus on getting that done. I don't feel particularly threatened militarily, so that won't be too much of an issue. Wealthy territory, I don't have any reason to play that right now. I don't know what's in the deck. Well, politics, strength, and strategic territory. So we're not strongest yet, so I don't think we do that. Loss of sovereignty is pretty interesting here against blue to prevent red from doing a war against blue. I think we should consider it. Also, it's an AI, so we won't have to wait. Let's consider it. So I have international trade agreement. That means I will stop producing an extra food. It's probably worth it. I don't know what will that do. Let's just see what the turn looks like and then we'll decide. So here we definitely want to increase population. Military theories are not that interesting. Cannons are not that interesting right now. So I probably can pull this down back up. So we don't need that swordsman down there. And now we are strongest. We have not used the civil action yet. I don't see a good reason why we can't take spaceflight. Seems like a really good time to do it. We don't need military theory. We don't need rockets. We don't need patriotism. We don't need reserves. We'll have this population, and I guess worst case, we'll do that if we lose our extra food. And it gives us 2 extra culture turn. And then we'll just figure out something to do with this last action. Guess we have corruption. It's not ideal. Not sure what we would do about that here, though. Now discover cannon and build one. Does not get us out of corruption. Architecture doesn't. Stage of spaceflight don't. Rifleman, I don't think will. Oh, super close. And then one more. Now we're out of corruption, but that's probably not worth it. I'd rather draw cards. So with this one action, we can just take a card to deal with the corruption reserves is probably fine here, in case food becomes interesting in the future. So let's go ahead and do loss of sovereignty with blue. So I produce an extra 2. Blue produces 2 less. No one can declare war on blue. That's what I want. Hey, blue accepted. How exciting. Okay. That's great. Now let's do that turn again. And I guess we can do that, actually. I guess we just said we'd do this, right? Although those 3, I honestly wouldn't mind if those 3 go down, because that will reduce the chances of, I mean, it just helps us not get corrupt. If we take reserves, we'll have 2 plus 4. If we wait 2 turns, we can use reserves to build a population, and then take that, or just use it later to help us from having famine. Seems worth it. This is good. This will definitely become more than 10 by the time we finish it. There's lots of techs we'll research by the end, and then use it back to tech as well. Otherwise, Empire State Building will be strongest. I have the most science, I have the most rocks. Don't have the most food. I may have the most culture by then, but it's kind of hard to tell. And Hollywood, United Nations, I mean, is fine. I don't know that there's going to be other turns where I mean, so let's just look. If I didn't take it, I could do this. Well, let's go ahead and do the thing we know we want to do. We could research that, develop it. Now we're out of corruption. We cannot take spaceflight, unfortunately. So here we have a little more science, a little more culture, and we would need to grab, I guess, just Empire State Building. No one's gonna, I don't think anyone's gonna produce more of anything, really. So maybe we just go for Empire State, leave spaceflight around for now. So what else would we do with this turn, though? I'm not sure that there's a lot of stuff to do here. Take resources. Don't particularly need those. There's no compelling text to take, really. Military theory could be something. So, I mean, it might just be a good time to take spaceflight, because none of this other stuff is very interesting. Oops. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. There's not going to be any better time to get into a wonder, and I have a decent amount of science coming in, so we'll be able to research. Let's just look at, so we'll have 9 times 3, 27. So probably plus some 27, let's just say like 35. So that's going to be 18, so 20 left, 2 more. So we'll get 5 techs. That's 2, 4, 6, 9, 12 more. So it'd be 22. 24. 22 as it stands now. So we do that. So assuming we don't get any more science, it'd be 22. But I imagine as we go, we'll do things to get more science. And what does the Empire State Building do? 8, so I could get 32 if I'm able to grab it. I might be competing with other techs that I want to get though, and I'll have to make a compromise. You know, worst case, we can always finish this and then grab Empire State if we need to. So let's go with this. I think this seems good. And we'll end the turn. Yeah, I do have corruption, but I know that. And we'll discard 2 cards. So I'm not going to be attacking him. I don't know that I'll be in a good position to attack red. So I don't think these aggressions are really going to do much for me. Science now probably is the one I want if I'm going for tech and other stuff, so let's get rid of those 2. Well, Wealthy Terror, yeah, I'm stronger, so I could want to push an event out next time and not want to do an impact jet. Variety, happiness. Like those, like I don't really want to play those.